Here was Zoran Mandani, again, your polling frontrunner in the New York City Democratic primary for mayor, defending the Columbia University protesters who were tearing up the campus.
I think these students have actually forced many of us to reckon with what's happening there, because for too many Americans, this has been something that is actually getting out of view. They were honoring a 6-year-old Palestinian girl who was killed in her car watching as her parents had been killed by the Israeli military prior. And for so many Americans, that was a name that they hadn't heard until these students made it one.
According to him, the Columbia University students, as they illegally took over the quad and broke windows and took over libraries and prevented people from actually being able to learn at the campuses, they were doing an amazing job. And by the way, if it were up to him, there wouldn't be any police to respond to calls to stop the criminality anyway. In fact, he believes that the New York City Police Department and the IDF share tactics of oppression.
We can hold our governments accountable by really going after those partnerships. When I think of partnerships, I think of how the NYPD and the IDF have had a relationship for many years, a relationship that has meant, tactics of oppression crossing from one country to the other.
And I have a basic rule. Democracy is the theory that people get what they deserve, get what they vote for, good and hard. And so if the people of New York want this, you know what? Good. I think they ought to feel it.